In addition to its affluent lifestyle and tall skyscrapers, Dubai has a seedy underbelly where some of the city's most infamous criminals operate. Dubai's criminal scene is as varied as its skyline, ranging from vicious organized crime syndicates to high-stakes white-collar fraudsters. Beneath the surface, glamour and glitter is a world of intersecting power, money, and influence, where the most powerful criminals in the city navigate a convoluted web of illegal activity and covert dealings. Examining their adventures reveals an intriguing yet sinister aspect of Dubai's attraction. So in this video, we'll tell you about Dubai's biggest criminals, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 6. Aelon Khan. Aelon Khan, the former owner of a prominent car dealership in the United States, was embroiled in a high-stakes legal drama after the FBI allegedly accused him of carrying out a massive $1.5 million fraud scheme involving luxury cars, including prestigious brands like Lamborghinis, Porsches, and Rolls-Royces. Originally from Scotland and also going by the name Bobby Khan, the defendant turned himself in at the U.S. Embassy in Abu Dhabi, which resulted in his detention in the United Arab Emirates. His extradition process from the United Arab Emirates to New Jersey in February 2020, where he would stand trial, officially began with this historic occurrence. It should be noted that Khan had been on the FBI's most wanted list for white-collar criminals for 5 years, eluding arrest until his final detention. His charges, which date back to 2015, included 5 counts of wire fraud related to claims that he had obtained 21 loans fraudulently for a total of more than $1.5 million. Notwithstanding the seriousness of the charges, Khan had avoided detection up until his extradition, which closed an important chapter in his legal career. 5. Aelon Cullen. Known for being among the most wanted offenders in the UK, Aelon Cullen left the country in 2018 and used a fake passport to avoid detection for 2 years. His criminal organization, which was focused on the delivery of cocaine and firearms, led to a large manhunt after he vanished. Tracking his movements and determining his assumed identity required the use of complex investigation networks and community intelligence. Cullen's movements were traced by British police in 2020 after they cooperated with other law enforcement organizations, such as the National Crime Agency and UAE officials. This led to Cullen's arrest in Dubai. Charged with being the head of a criminal organization engaged in the illicit sale of drugs and firearms, he was extradited to the UK in February 2021. Cullen's cruel sentence of 22 years and 6 months in jail was handed out in May 2021 following his trial. This marked the end of Cullen's tenacious quest for justice and provided redress for the communities he had harmed and his victims. 4. Ramon Abbas, also known as Ray Hushpuppi. Ray Hushpuppi, also known as Ramon Abbas, rose to prominence as a social media influencer from Nigeria who flaunted a luxury lifestyle financed by millions of dollars that were purloined. When he was extradited to the U.S. in 2020 after being arrested and raided in Dubai, his lavish facade came tumbling down. Prosecutors in the United States have described Abbas as one of the most active money launderers in the world. He and a Canadian accomplice were involved in several cybercrimes, such as business email compromise schemes and bank cyber heists. Notably, he helped launder $14.7 million that North Korean hackers stole from a Maltese bank in 2019. They did this by passing the stolen money through institutions in Romania and Bulgaria. He also assisted in the laundering of millions of pounds that were pilfered from a professional soccer team in the UK and a British firm. Abbas' reign of financial fraud came to an end in November 2022 when he was found guilty and sentenced to more than 11 years in federal prison in Los Angeles. This case was widely publicized and served as a warning against money laundering and cybercrime. 3. Amir Faton Mecki. Danish national Amir Faton Mecki, the head of a global criminal organization, was captured in June 2020 in Dubai, marking a noteworthy success for law enforcement. Mecki has been on Interpol's most wanted list because his criminal operation was well known for its involvement in violent crimes like money laundering, drug trafficking, and murder. Mecki's arrest dealt a severe blow to organized crime networks as he was associated with Radwan al-Taghi, the notorious gang boss known as the Angels of Death. Mecki entered the nation illegally in November 2018 and used fake travel documents to avoid being discovered, according to information obtained by Dubai State Security. About 2 killings and many arson attacks, Mecki was also wanted by Spanish authorities. He was considered a key player in criminal activities in Malmö, Sweden, and his influence reached into the underground there. Mecki's apprehension was a major turning point in the deconstruction of hazardous criminal syndicates and highlighted global collaboration in the fight against crime. 2. Mualim B Chibi, also known as the Ghost. Dubai police was instrumental in the 2021 operation that resulted in the capture of Mualim B Chibi, a renowned French drug baron also referred to as the Ghost. Chibi, 39, had been out of the way for 10 years, using fictitious identities and fake documents to hide his presence. By utilizing state-of-the-art artificial intelligence technologies, Dubai police managed to locate and apprehend him. Chibi was responsible for large-scale drug trafficking and smuggling operations throughout Europe. According to officials, his yearly street value was estimated to be 70 million euros or the 303 million. His capture demonstrated the value of cutting-edge technology techniques and international cooperation in the fight against unlawful operations, and it represented a significant advancement in law enforcement efforts against organized crime. Not only did the capture of a well-known individual upset criminal organizations, but it also demonstrated Dubai police's dedication to maintaining law and order on a national and worldwide scale. 1. Brothers Kadain Zacharias and Henok Zacharias. Authorities in the United Arab Emirates, UAE, worked with Interpol in a major international law enforcement operation that lasted 9 months to capture 2 infamous Eritrean criminals, Kadain Zacharias Habtemariam, also known as Kadain, and his brother Henok Zacharias. Due to their involvement in human trafficking, money laundering, and the exploitation of hundreds of African migrants, these people were wanted on a global scale. An important turning point in the massive operation, headed by Interpol and the UAE Ministry of Interior, was Kadain Zacharias' arrest in Sudan on January 1. Kadain oversaw a criminal organization that kidnapped, mistreated, and threatened East African migrants over several years to facilitate their unauthorized entry into Europe. Interpol dubbed him a notorious people smuggler due to his exceptionally harsh treatment of migrants as a result of his actions. Concurrently, Kadain's brother, Henok Zacharias, was charged with money laundering after he helped his brother's illegal business with bank transactions. Interpol's human trafficking and smuggling of migrants team provided intelligence that was essential in starting the investigation into the Zacharias network and determining Henok's role in money laundering. The cooperative endeavors between law enforcement agencies in the United Arab Emirates and Interpol have shown a dedication to battling international criminality and providing redress to those who have been subjected to human trafficking and exploitation. After dodging 2 Interpol red notices issued by Ethiopia and the Netherlands since 2014, Kadain's capture marked the end of an extensive pursuit. Kadain's illicit activities had a far-reaching influence since hundreds of people were duped by his devious methods. Interpol highlighted the scope of his operation, which included the terrible deaths of East African migrants as well as kidnapping and extortion. In addition to resulting in the apprehension of well-known offenders, the triumphant operation demonstrated the effectiveness of global collaboration in battling organized crime and safeguarding the welfare and rights of susceptible groups impacted by human trafficking. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time.